What up? This is Cholera, and I am back in casting Pro Game Starcraft, and this is a grudge match between the Old Man Vampire Toss Much and Dancing Queen Firebathero in the round of 24 of the World Cyber Games 2008. This was played yesterday, I believe, and I'm casting this game not so much because of the significance of this game, but because of the rivalry that exists between these two players. Of course, if you've been following StarCraft in the past few months, in the MSL, between Firebathero and Much, the games between Firebathero and Much were very close, but in the last game, Much held a decisive advantage, and Firebathero just refused to surrender, and since Firebathero had done so much to sort of humiliate Savior, while Savior was on his slump and basically killed his soul, or, you know, maybe not single-handedly killed his soul, but certainly contributed to his downfall, Much decided to just get goofy on Firebathero and draw a heart made out of pylons in the center of the map and fill it with chocolate photon cannons and present it as a love gift to Firebathero, which was certainly very funny and a little bit humiliating for FBH. And Firebathero actually ended up crying after the match, like the little girl that he is, but he's back for the attack here. Of course, he's a great character. I do not dislike Firebathero at all. In fact, I think he's one of the great entertainers of the StarCraft world. And I'm glad he's there doing what he's doing, which is a lot of ceremonies, a lot of dancing, a lot of emotional outbursts, both of happiness and of unhappiness in the past. And I'm definitely looking forward to this game. I was wavering on whether I should cast her or not because it's already been casted on Vile Attack by Moltrap and Diggity, I believe. Or actually Moltrap and Klazart, but just to let you know, that is out there in case you prefer them. But I was like, what the hell? I mean, this is Firebathero versus Much. I have to cast this. Okay, so Firebathero, of course, is the Teal Terran at the 7 o'clock position, and Much is the Protoss, the white Protoss, at the 11 o'clock position. Firebathero's historically been quite weak against Protoss. He's only 36% against Protoss in lifetime statistics, Much a lot better at 59% against Terran. Of course, anything can happen. Firebathero has been playing strongly recently, and we'll have to see how he does against OGN in the finals of the Pro League. That should be played this weekend, and that will be very exciting. He certainly will be one of the players Samson Khan sends out. Usually he is best against Terran players. He's quite good this season as a Terran versus Terran sniper, but we'll see who they decide to put him against. I actually haven't taken a look at the roster. I don't think it's out yet. So looks like Firebathero going for the rather standard barracks and then refinery inside of his base. Much looks like he's going for a gateway refinery, so no very fast expand from either player. We're probably going to see a bit of mid-game tech here, and Firebathero looks like he's probably going to be putting down his factory very soon. Much producing one Zealot and sending it down to Firebathero's base and trying to get a bit of a harass going on his SCVs. Firebathero looks like he's planting on one factory, and now he's got a marine out. That's very good for him because he'll be able to kill off Much's probe, and of course Much will not be able to see whether Firebathero is going for some kind of two-factory rush or whether he's going to go for a rather oh wow, smart move there by the Vampire Toss, hiding a Zealot on the side of the road there, and now he's going to be able to sneak in and chase away this Marine and take a look at what Firebathero is doing in his base. Firebathero could be going for an early rush, although given the fact that I think he pulled his SCVs off gas except for one, he probably is going to be going for a fast expansion off of the factory, off of one factory. And looks like Firebathero has actually produced a couple of Marines, so this is going to chase away this Zealot from Much. Much now trying to chase away this this SCV, and this SCV could be quite pesty. It's probably going to force Much to build at least one Dragoon before deciding on a tech choice. And we could be seeing something like a DT drop here from Much or a Reaver Harass. Of course, those are very viable options against a fast expanding Terran. Firebathero doing a lot of damage on that Zealot and chasing it away. So shout out to all the people I've been playing recently. Have been playing a great deal. There's been a couple of attempts at a free-for-all at sc2g.com. So shout out to all the players I've been playing there. And shout out to Avilda and Rangirl. I've been playing. Evidently, I found some females that actually play StarCraft. And I've actually played them recently. So that's the big breakthrough in my life, psychologically speaking. Yeah, no. So now it looks like Firebathero is researching something at his machine shop. I'm gonna guess it's I'm gonna say it's Siege right now. could be mines, of course, to deal with any incoming DTs. And looks like Firebathero, looks like rather Much is going to be going for a rather fast DT push here. He's got a Citadel of Doom going, although he has put down that expansion also. So not exactly the fastest DT rush, but certainly it is going to be a push with DTs. And we'll see if Firebathero is ready for this. It seems like he's going to be building the command center and then floating it across into his natural expansion. And let's see if he plants. Okay. SCB getting a little lost there. But now robotics facility, so we are going to see a DT drop here from Much. This has been a very, very popular counter against the Terran fast expand in recent months, and I think it is a very, very powerful strategy. I think it's just a smart idea. You really put a lot of pressure on the Terran. You can even kill him off with that early harass, and it's more effective than expanding on your own, I think. Because expanding on your own, I think one expansion to one expansion, the Terran does have an advantage, and then you're forced to play catch-up throughout the game, either to out-expand him or to get an early attack, and it's just rather hard to do that at this point in the game. Looks like Much actually, looks like rather Firebathero did research mines first, and he's going to be actually trying to push up the ramp here. This is a really audacious play here from Firebathero. He's going to be planting those mines and trying to push up, but it seems like now he's forced to retreat. Firebathero probably will not be able to get up that ramp. Much does have too much on that ramp, and now he's retreating. Although I like that aggression, though. Had Much been trying to get an expansion outside of his main base, that gas expansion, he would have been defeated there, I think. But luckily for Much, he is going to be going for his expansion is inside of his base at the mineral only. Excuse me. And now we're probably going to see a shuttle and at least 2 DTs being produced here for Much, but Firebathero playing very well here, has planted his barracks, and he's going to see the shuttle if it decides to move south, directly south of the base, and he's going to know it's coming, and Firebathero with absolutely prescient play here. Oh, and this is terrible for Much! Much might lose his shuttle here, but no, he doesn't lose his shuttle, but he's forced to reveal his hand. Now Firebathero, of course, knows that DTs are coming. He's got Spire Mines upgraded, and this is going to help greatly, of course. And we'll see how much damage Much can do inside of Firebathero's base. Much needs to drop at least that second DT and try to do something. This is Firebathero's first history. It seems like he's going to lay mines on strategic locations here inside his base, and he already has a lot of turrets going up. Much as one DT did get into the base, but it is severely damaged, didn't do any damage at all to Firebathero. So Firebathero, I think, has taken a decisive lead in this game. With the DT harass, of course, you need it to actually do some damage. Of course, going for the DTs this early will cause a bit of harm in your economy, so you need to do more damage. And Much certainly has done no damage. And now Firebathero just inching in with those mines. He's going to go take care of that DT very soon. There goes the DT. So Much not doing any damage. Cooked up Vampire. Not doing too much damage, and well, at least he's got a shuttle out, so he is going to be expanding at the 12 o'clock. That's a smart move there. Firebathero, of course, far from getting dropships and far from being able to attack that. So Much's reaction is to double expand at this point. But Firebathero, being the aggressive player that he is, may decide to go for a timing push here before Much can get that expansion below the ramp secured. Firebathero once again spotting a shuttle coming down, so he might have something to intercept it. And oh, Firebathero, you dancing queen, you going for the vulture harass below the ramp, below the ledge rather, and that is the problem with taking that expansion on Andromeda, which of course is this map. That expansion is going to be very hard to hold. Well, not hard to hold, but rather it's very prone to harassment, either from tanks or, as we see here, from vultures. So a couple of probes getting picked off there also. At the present time, the World Cyber Games are going into the round of 16, I believe, and the Incrute OSL round of 36 has started. This is the next season, the OSL, and I might be casting the first group of that game, which will have the players C, Pure, and Hyuk, a Terran, Protoss, and Zerg player. So exciting news there. Of course, to many of our disappointments, Savior, unfortunately, is not going to be in the OSL this year. He got eliminated in the preliminaries, and unfortunately will not be joining us in the formal OSL, the round of 36. So that's a disappointment. And oh, that DT getting picked off there. So Much has lost all of his DTs, and really at this point he has to rebuild. He needs to get a lot of gateways up, and hopefully Firebathero doesn't attack him right now, and he's allowed to get his macro production.